Hey.
Hey, it's really sunny today. Where are my sunglasses?
Oh my
There we
goodness.
go. It looks great.
You're such a dork. I'm married to such a dork.
Adventures in real estate.
And without further ado, the excavation begins. Sebastian's rolling in here. Zebiak's doing the excavation as well. And he's going to come in with the machine. We jack this house up high enough that we can bring in a big enough machine to take out all of the old concrete down below. And then what we're going to do is frame up or form up. Oh, it's hard to keep a straight thought with that hammer going on in the back. Anyways, here is the excavation. Just got back from one day away. It is a muddy mess around here. Putting all this concrete in the back and pumping out our crib holes to make sure that we don't get too much water buildup in here. BC Hydro came to hook up our new power pole, which means I can take apart the electrical that we had dangling here so that we had some power. We got this over here. I'm just going to take out that panel and those plugs and stuff like that that we're using for temporary power, and then I'm going to go sit in the truck and stay warm. We passed our plumbing inspection today, which was essentially the stuff that goes downhill of the sump. So our drainage, sewer line, water lines, and we roughed it in for future laneway home as well. So we've got the new water line roughed in from the city, and now Sebastian is digging a trench so that we can bring the new water supply in, as well as he's chasing the sewer line out so that we can put a new sewer line in and get it prepped and ready to upgrade at the city, as well as put our new sump in, which is going to collect the rainwater leaders and the drain tile around the house. So it's a dirty, muddy day, but it's going well. So it's a nice rainy Friday, and see, we got the sump right here. Sump, it's a great word. The boys are gonna lift this off the trailer, sling it around to the smaller machine that's positioned underneath the house, and then we're gonna bring it through the house to the front yard and get it in place. Basically what a sump does is that it collects all of our perimeter drainage, our drain tile, as well as our rainwater leaders that are coming off the roof, and it puts it all in one spot, and then it goes out to the city. Simple, but you gotta get it right. We put all the piping in for the perimeter drainage and the downspouts. That's one separate system. Then you've got your sewer system, and then you've got your water lines. So supply coming to the property and all this other water leaving the property. David's working away in the background, starting to go 2 feet around the perimeter on the outside of the foundation walls, so we have enough space to work. Hoping that the rain stops tomorrow. Actually, looks like it's trying to snow. Got our drainage in, well, at least our sump and sewer line roughed in, waiting for inspection tomorrow. The city has checkpoints along the way, and you do your work and then you get it inspected. And until you get it inspected, you can't move forward. And that gets buried really deep, and it also has to be, you're fairly confident. You still need that little check mark. It's like going into a test in school. You're like, I studied, I know the material, but you're still a little bit worried. So the water line inspection was no problem, that passed. And then the sewer line was a question because the city did not require us to do a sewer upgrade. However, normally they do. And so the inspector said, hold on. He said, good to cover up. We were just about to, and then he phoned and said, wait a second. I need to check with my superior. So obviously I get stressed because you're like, oh no, we need to move forward. If not, the cascading effect is that our timeline gets thrown out the window and we have to figure out a new plan. The city was concerned that we needed a sewer upgrade, which would have caused a massive delay.
How much money?
Oh, it's $18,000, which we will have to pay when we do the laneway house. But the point is, he phoned me back. So there was an hour in there where we had to wait.
Where you had several heart attacks?
Yeah, I had like minor heart attacks. I should hook myself up to an EKG. EKG. Anyways, he phoned me back and he said, good to go, good to cover up. And then we're off to the races. We actually moved that massive pile of dirt in the front yard into the trench that we built for all of the plumbing. Now the front yard is good. We're gonna move a tree tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be so exciting. So I wanna try and save this tree as best we can, but I wanna move it to the other side of the property. So Sebastian and I are gonna try and extricate it from the land very carefully. Way easier with him than just me and a shovel. The sun actually came out for the first day ever, and I just moved. Well, do you remember there was a tree right here?
I remember.
And then we moved it over there. Look, what do you think?
I can barely see it.
So Raj and his crew have an 8x8 sea container, so we're gonna crane it into the front so they can put it right there. Then any extra dirt we're gonna put over there.
So you're gonna have all your work tools, etc., in the sea container?
Yeah,
That's good.
it's gonna be good.
Those big boxes that are in our front entrance right
No,
now?
I'm not taking my tools out. It's their tools. So we got Raj's box coming in. That sounds horrible, doesn't it? We got Raj over here. We got Sat over here. And we got some tools coming in, which is always exciting. It's Friday afternoon. The sun is out. I didn't sleep at all last night. I don't know if I was anxious about today or what the situation was, but I take my hat off to GCs who do this on an ongoing basis, and maybe their level of anxiety isn't quite as high because it's not their own personal house, or they're just used to it. But there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of things to juggle. Make sure that something doesn't hold you up. Plus, I really don't like wasting time. So if anything is delayed and there's a trickle-down effect and we lose a day or two, it really aggravates me. So I like to make sure we're stacked and ready to rock and roll. Basically everything today has gone according to plan. We got our slingers in this morning to shoot gravel into our excavated area for the foundation. And then we've compacted that and got everything dialed. And yeah, we got our surveyors in to pin the corners so that we're ready to rock and roll. We got Raj and his team are prepped and ready. We've got our delivery set for Monday morning, lumber and our rented forms. So I think we're good. So we got the slinger here today. I'm hiding behind this crib so that I don't get pelted with rocks. So we've excavated all of the ground down to our elevation number that we need. And then we're gonna fill it up with gravel, about 6 inches of gravel before we get the surveyor out in the corners. And then, of course, we're gonna compact it, and then we'll be ready to start forming. Wood will arrive on Monday, but of course this is important. We'll take pictures, get them over to the engineer, make sure he signs off on our subgrade, and then we're off to the races. It's fun! We're racing to be complete by the end of Friday so that we can start forming on Monday.
Hi.
Hey!
What you doing?
Playing in the mud.
Looks fun.
I really should have bought gum boots. But these flip-flops are horrible. We passed our plumbing inspection, which was great. Should I look at you?
Nope.
Should I look at you?
Yep.
Just tell me how great everything looks. Here?
Yeah.
Here?
Nope.
Here?
Nope.
Cascade equals diarrhea? Guys, in case we have any cascading issues, we need that pipe to be at this slope. We got a lot of cascading. Hold the camera still.
Well, stop.
People are gonna be drunk.
I don't know how you are not wearing clothing. It's so cold out.
Your eyes are cascading. It's better than your butt.
Oh no.
Okay, thanks for the update.
Okay, you're welcome.